This is Bill Brower with FMBA Nation. We are live from the 2019 September convention at the Golden Nugget Casino in Atlantic City, New Jersey. I'm being joined by our friends from Firefighter 1. I got Jonathon here and Todd. Guys, thanks for joining us. Stop distracting us, people, please. This is being
like
recorded.
A superstar.
We are being recorded. Todd is getting his ear licked right now. This is going to be really good PR for you guys.
Hey, Bruce, you're Irish. You're not showing me anything, buddy.
So
They let Chief Roberts out at home today.
Yeah.
this is not the Joe Rogan. Hey, Carlos. This is not
Hi, Carlos.
the
see you
Joe
tonight.
Rogan experience here.
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
This is probably the best one we've done so far. Just throwing it out there right now. So, guys, thanks for taking a couple minutes out of your day. Tell us a little bit about what's been going on at Firefighter 1 lately. What's some new products, services, things you guys are rolling out?
Well, for the most part, we're growing.
Yeah.
That's really what's going on.
Good.
The company is doing extremely well. We've got many things happening. The apparatus division is really starting to ramp up. Multiple new. Hey, what's up, Mr. President?
He's next. He doesn't know it yet, but he's next.
But we're ramping up at our, for our service facility. Apparatus sales are really going pretty well. We just delivered City of Patterson a new pumper. We just got contracted for a couple other folks as well. So that's part of the exciting things that are happening. I mean, that's really a lot on my way, what I handle day to day these days. I started out building the company in 2005. This is going to be our 15th year in 2020, right?
That's crazy.
15 years?
Yeah, 15 years. I never thought it, it's pretty nuts. We got 2 locations in the state of New Jersey, close to 30 employees.
Wow.
So those things are going on. So it's a lot of fun. We enjoy what we do. We get to do cool stuff like this, right?
Yep.
We did the Fallen Heroes 5K 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
We just got back from Wildwood, right? So who doesn't have it better than us, right? This is what we do.
It's
So
living the
we
dream.
get to hang out with the greatest people around, right? There's Jason hanging out, rubbing something.
Stop doing that, please. You're turning me on. Please stop.
But
He's a sergeant at arms.
we may want to move this somewhere a little more private next year as opposed to being right out in front. But yeah, no, this is good stuff to be at. Everybody here is a lot of fun. We love doing these type of events.
You know the best part about this video?
What's that?
Is I got a microphone standing in my face so nobody can see me.
Oh, I'll edit that. We can see you.
It's all good.
But yeah, so and again, my day-to-day as a company owner, I leave a lot of things to my senior staff. My brother, Todd, Camille, Melissa, they're all here and they're helping us out quite a bit. But my number one focus for me has been the apparatus. Todd has been doing a lot with the equipment side, and he can kind of touch base on some of the new exciting stuff that he has going on. So I'll let
I'd
him
like to hear it.
chat it up and let me shut up for a minute.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having us on here again, definitely, right?
Yeah.
So a couple of new exciting things that have come out recently is the Scott Safety by 3M. They just launched a lifetime warranty on their SCBA,
Okay.
which is going to be huge because talk about cost of savings to the fire departments, right? Any new SCBA that's purchased is coming with that. So as long as that department owns that stuff, you don't have to pay for anything.
Yeah.
That's insane, when you really think about it from a budgeting and a long-term perspective for equipment.
Yeah.
All you Chiefs listening out there, that's pretty big news right there.
And that's and just to touch base on what Todd's talking about too, is because a lot of people don't realize that's soft goods. So it's not like the computers and stuff like that in the SCBA, but like your head straps,
Sure.
for your masks and everything else. So those are things to look at as well. So that's really the day-to-day stuff that firefighters using all the time, right? So that's
Wear and tear.
included in that as well, just not some behind the scenes, like mumbo jumbo, but everything on electronics and what have you. So
the other thing too with the Scott, the X3 Pro that they have going on, a lot of people don't know, but on that new SCBA, with all the cancer stuff that's going on, you can actually take that pack completely apart and wash it.
That's huge.
And that's a big thing. Especially you and I have talked about this in the past and how important this is to me personally and the rest of the guys here. One of the other things too is our from Firedex on our turnout gear with the Tech Gen 71 new lightweight gear, still giving you high thermal protection and great breathability in your turnout gear, which is also helping to reduce stress in the firefighter, right?
Yeah.
So our goal out there is to reduce cancer and reduce heat stress and cardiovascular injuries as well. So that's definitely something that's we've done very well with this year. We've seen about a 51% increase in that product line year over year. So that's a awesome thing.
Yeah, that's really good stuff, especially from those guys. We recently, my department came out with a decon policy, an SOP on deconning, and I got to be honest with you, the gear now, the way that we have it, not the new stuff coming out, but the old stuff just doesn't make it very easy for you to gross decon it. I mean, and a lot of guys don't want to do it, to be quite honest with you. As much as they have to do it and should do it, it's kind of cumbersome to really try and do it. So to see a company like that come out with some advancements in how we decon and how we can eliminate the epidemic, which that is cancer in the fire service, is really a positive thing to hear and see.
Without a doubt. You know, I had some conversation with some folks inside, and that was one of the biggest things is how do you enforce that, right? And it's the worst word in the fire service, change, right? And until somebody gets sick on your shift or something like that, it's not going to.
It's unfortunate, but
so
true.
yeah, it's the only way that it's really going to change that culture.
This is it's a big debate on both sides too. You know, so you're trying to figure out in the apparatus, right? Clean cab concept.
Yep.
Right. How does that work out? Right. You know, here in New Jersey, you know, we travel all over the country and we see a lot of the ways things are done, but our infrastructure here is different. Right. So we have a lot of fires. So it's hard to say to a guy like, get dressed when you get there. Right, because they only have. I mean, some of our towns are small. You know, they could only be in the rig for 20 to 30 seconds to you know what I mean, and you're at the job. Right. So how are you supposed to get out, put your stuff on? It's a public perception thing. You know, so there's a lot going on where you can, like Todd said, you can decon your SCBA. The seating and apparatus now, you can have removable seats that can be cleaned as well.
That's huge.
You know, some different larger metro departments are trying some clean cab concepts where the SCBAs and everything are mounted on the outside. But again, it's just very difficult to try. It's a balance, right? It's the fire service, so we're always going to debate these things. We're always going to be looking for what's the best way to do it. And every fire department's business is different, right? Just
and
like
then everybody's got to buy into it too. I mean, it's not just a matter of these things. It's you got to be your own. You got to be your brother's keeper. You got to be the guy. You got to be held yourself accountable and really do these things. Yeah,
and again, until we try it and start working with it, everybody has that debate of what's going to be the best thing for each department. Just like apparatus, right? Every single one of them that we build is pretty much different.
Yeah.
So we deal a lot with that all the time, and everybody's got a different opinion. So, but it's good. At least what we've seen is people are taking the initiative and thinking about it. Like most of the grants that we have seen come out on AFG, apply for those. If you're a fire department that's in need of something, washers and dryers.
Yeah, big time.
The first couple rounds have been a lot of washer and dryer. So people are starting to take the initiative. Our hoods that we're selling today, our H41, is now pretty much our standard hood. So we're seeing a lot more people that are buying that hood as opposed to just and that comes a lot of it out of here. So the education of the FMBA, the safety committee, doing the research and getting those type of things done, and then putting it out there has done a great job for all the firefighters. So people are knowing about it now.
Right. And me personally, one of the things that I do when I work with departments is if they're hiring new recruits, we're doing turnout gear for them. Those new recruits are getting an H41 hood, whether they ask for it or not. Because if we don't start the change in the culture today, it's never gonna. So those guys are always going to be thinking about it, because we tell them from day one. And they're not getting the old guy that tell it's nothing. What are you talking about, kid?
Right.
So we're slowly changing. What I like to say, from the foundation up.
Yeah, grassroots initiative.
That's what we're doing. It's very important. So.
Yeah, I agree 100%. We appreciate what you guys do for the FMBA, what you guys do for the fire service, and glad to hear things are going well over Firefighter 1. Growth is a good thing. And I look forward to have you guys on more podcasts to come in the future.
Absolutely. Have us down in the new studio.
Yeah.
Look forward to it.
It'll get weird.
Yeah. It'll be fun.
Yeah. It just got a weird here for a while.
Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys coming on.
Thank you.
All right.
See you, buddy. Bye-bye.
Thank you.